The impact that video games can have on our lives is, well, limitless. The lessons I've learned from video games, whether directly teased in the game, or the game simply making me realize the lesson myself, it's something that has helped shape me over the years. And I feel that most people who've delved into video games with strong stories and themes would agree. God of War's tale of fatherhood and Dark Souls' gameplay loop of failing and getting back up are the freshest on my mind. But in each game and story is the possibility and the potential to dish out life lessons to the players. And one game that does this incredibly well is Red Dead Redemption 2. Arguably, or at least in my opinion, one of the best games to ever be made, and one of the best stories I've ever witnessed in fiction. And the lesson that struck me hardest from this game is one of faith. Not religious faith, but faith that there's something good out in the world. Love, kindness, whatever it must be. Arthur Morgan, having lived an outlaw's life, orphan, joined a gang, killed hundreds of people, the only thing he's lived in is a criminal life, darkness, and for good reason, but is it possible to have redemption for such a bad man? Reaching Saint Denis and completing the mission, the fine art of conversation. Arthur has been grappling with his morality and reflecting on his life, and ultimately, if he will leave a meaningful impact behind. After ensuring that Captain Monroe is safe and on the train, he's recognized by Sister Calderon.
What's wrong?
I'm dying, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I got TB. I got it. Beating a man to death for a few bucks. I've lived a bad life, sister.
We've all lived bad lives, Mr. Morgan. We all sin. But I know you.
You don't know me. But I still don't believe in nothing.
Often, neither do I.
Huh?
But then I meet someone like you, and everything makes sense.
You're too smart for me, sister. I guess I'm afraid.
This confession of being afraid from a man so ruthless and deadly is pivotal to the story. It's the moment that Arthur Morgan, after years of bloodshed, pain, and regret, finally admits to feeling vulnerable, to feeling human. And in this moment is when Sister Calderon offers the most meaningful lesson. Take a gamble that love exists, and do a loving act. For Arthur or anyone else living in the Wild West, a world full of despair, prejudice, and hopelessness, the ideas of love, kindness, happiness, hope is almost something that's impossible to believe in. However, that's exactly what makes Arthur's story and arc so meaningful. A dying man in a dying world, it's tough to think that he would ever find love after all the things he's done. But love doesn't always come in the ways you expect, with clear answers or reassurance. You can't guarantee it, but choosing to believe in it, and to act on that belief, is what brings his life back to something meaningful. A final chapter worth living, despite all the damage and harm he has caused. The decision to help others in the end of his story is what defines his redemption. No one's life is perfect, and to even bring that up when we're talking about a fictional character with a kill count as high as Frank Castle is ironic to say the least, but it's still true regardless. And that's what life is about. No matter your past, you can find redemption, love, happiness in ways that you might not expect. And it all starts with one thing: choosing to believe in it in the first place.
Ooh, gotcha! Now if you want to keep your head, you'll get down from that hole.
Comb taught you something?